everybody? Before I get into the video, I'm just going to show you the build really quickly. I'm actually going to show you three different builds. They're all kind of a variation off of each other, but this is essentially the main build. First item is Divine Sunder, and just for because it gives you the most powerful Sheen proc, which goes great with his second ability, in which they both do a large percentage HP damage, and then they both heal you. So works really great with that. Next is your boots. On this build, I go plated steel caps, and basically then on the other build that is essentially the same, I start with Berserker Stone Plate, the Berserker Greaves, and then go into Divine Sunder. And the only difference between these two really is this one has Tenacity, and this one is running Alacrity. This middle one here has same thing. Actually, I don't know why I have this item right here. Never buy this item. This item is dog poo. It's so bad. It is just so bad. It's garbage. I may go into it one day why it's so garbage. In fact, actually, I'll just tell you right now why it's so garbage. Literally, if I was to go right here, all right, it is 500 gold for 12 AD. But then if I happen to look right here for this item right here is 1200 gold for 25 AD and 10 ability haste. Well, I can show you that 10 ability haste is only has this building into it. Here, this item right here. 10 ability haste is 400 gold. This is at base price, alright? So if the sword is if this thing right here is 500 gold, so two of them is 2480, and then that's 1400, and I'm still missing the gold amount for which is like 43 or something like that, for the same item. Just show you that basically to get to that the price per stat goes down as you go up in ranks, or like where an item's built. Like, these are the most expensive, these are less expensive. This one is the least expensive, or most expensive, lesser expensive, least expensive, or it should be. But technically, this item and its stats, because I can show you that this item right here, basically after you add up the gold amount, it's only 300 more gold than the 500 for the 1280. That means that 40%, which it only goes up to 50%, plus the 380 is only worth 300 gold. They only believe that this item's like it's the passive here is only worth like 175 or 125 gold. But basically, once you add up, even when using the most expensive stat per value, it does not, it is actually cheaper to buy all of these stats for this item at basic price. Like, if you just went around and bought a bunch of basic items until you got to this thing, you would spend less getting the same stats than you would buying this thing. So just don't ever buy it. It's garbage. But but basically, yeah, this build right here, it's the exact same build as this one up here. It just happens to have Tenacity, and it's basically if the enemy team doesn't have any kind of high health individual. But moving on from that, the second full item we're going to go is Riftmaker. This item's just so great on Volibear. Gives him some true damage, gives him a bunch of healing, gives him a little bit more attack speed on his passive. Just amazing. Next, you're going to go Amherst Twin Guard. Just basically the most efficient way to get both defenses, and then you get it buffed up. you can possibly, like in the one of the videos I'm going to show you, there's two of them. I just happened to be so dominant in both of them, they ended really quickly. But in one of them, I ended up going Thornmail here because they were all AD. But let's say that you, for some odd reason, like if the enemy team was really mobile and you still needed Sereldas, but you still needed heal cut, you could go like Thornmail and Maul or Wits End. I'd probably go Maul just for the more ability haste. But standard build here, fourth item is going to be Black Cleaver. More AD, more health, more ability haste. And then lastly, it's going to be Serelda's Grudge. You could possibly go. Where is that? Sterox Gauge. I don't know why I don't have this set in here. I don't have enough room for it. Or you could go, if you needed more, if you felt like you needed more armor, you could go Death Dance or whatever, or GA. And if you still need a heal cut, you can always just swap out to get the Mortal Reminder. You'll just happen to have some crit right there at the end. But next, the runes, it's going to be Lethal Tempo. And then Triumph. And the reason I go with Lethal Tempo is the way that his passive works, I just feel like this really goes well with it. I know a lot of people go Conquer or whatever, but I'm telling you, I've tried them all. I prefer the Lethal Tempo. I've won way more one-on-one. Like late game, this right here, stronger rune. It just is. Like that's why I go Riftmaker, I go Triumph. I just don't need it any other. I need more damage, and this right here gives me far more damage than Conqueror. Next is going to be Last Stand. You can also go Giant Slayer. Coup de Grace sucks. Then, like I said, we're going to go Alacrity, and that's because I feel like Volibear needs some form of attack speed, just a little bit. And the last rune there is Overgrowth. But that's going to be everything, and we'll see you all in the video. Alright, let's get into this.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
First thing, this one, their entire enemy team is basically a bunch of ADCs. I'm assuming, I think everybody on my team's basically off-rolled as well. So I think their entire enemy team's nothing but a bunch of ADC mains, which means they're going to lose, of course, because they're the worst players in the game. So I'm going to be going the Trinity Force build this match, because basically that's all I have that one set for. You could just literally have this build set on one thing, just put Trinity Force or whatever on there, and still run whatever your favorite, whatever your personal, favorite way to do it is. But I'm telling you, this right here is I feel like the Divine Sunder build with, it is probably this one, really depends. Either way, the EO variant of this is the best Volibear build there is. I don't fall off. I never fall off late game. In fact, actually, I can still dive in and 1v3 an entire team. Well, no, I can't do 1v5. I can probably 1v3. I can probably fight all 3 people at once, and I have fought off 3 people at once, or fought 3. And then went and fought 2 later just to save the game because my team had all wiped prior. But I'm going to go in on this guy. I was going to go until still is blue, but I'm just going to keep chasing him because I know I can get this kill. I just need one more hit. Okay, got him. Yeah, I seen the Neela. I knew that she couldn't be possibly nearly as strong as me. There's just no way. I'm just going to sit. Now it's just going to become a bloodbath. So I'm just going to sit, start bashing their entire team down. So nobody on their team is nearly as strong as Volibear early. That's the one great thing about Volibear is he's just so insanely powerful early game. This is going to be... let's see here. Yeah, it looks like my mid laner and my Tristana never, or maybe that was my Tristana. Somebody came, but not enough came. If they would all come up there, we could probably just sit there and beat them down one by one over and over and over for like another two or three good minutes. I see him over there on the scuttler. I'd say whatever. I got myself a couple kills already. It's worth letting him have that. Otherwise, I would try to take that from him. But Oh well, no biggie. Sit here, clear up my stuff. And then probably after I take this blue, I'm probably going to run over here and try to get the scuttler really quickly. And I'm trying to save this smite right now. Gonna need my ult now. And then that's another thing, whenever you're doing Volibear, you just gotta make sure that you, if you have your empowered W, he seems to have a little more extra range on it than, if I would have thrown that out, I shouldn't have just tapped that. But I'm gonna sit here and just shock him. That's another thing, whenever you dive somebody and whenever you're playing Volibear, just, if there's still some minions around and they're legitimately one-shot, sit and try to pop them. And like, you sit there and just keep smacking minions. I've gotten a lot of kills. I've finished people off numerous times just sitting there smacking minions and letting the lightning bounce to them. That's another reason why Lethal Tempo, I think Lethal Tempo is so good on it, because like if they happen to just get away and you've got all the stacks popped up, you can sit there and just smack a bunch of minions like bam 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 bam, and then get enough hits in to actually finish them. I'm gonna flash in so I can sit and stun this person. Boom, got him. And now let's see. This is the great thing about his second ability, man. And see, then boom. So but I'll admit, the one thing about Volibear that you really actually have to like be. Oh, I didn't have to do that. Wasted my ult. Oh well. Is you will have to get good at figuring the timing out for his third ability, because that will be the difference between you being a good Volibear and a bad Volibear. Is if you like, and a lot of times you have to like kind of understand like what's going to happen before it happens, because you have to put it and place it where you know you are going to run into them at the same time, so that it falls on you and hits them at the same time. Or you have to set it somewhere where you know they're going to run, and then like go up and run and stun them, and then hold them down in that place for a second. That's how I'm on my way back. I just want this Riftmaker so I can get it, so then I can grab it, drop it mid, get the gold for it, and then go down there and try to contest dragons. So I'm trying really hard right now just to hurry up and finish this. And I got it. I believe here I was yeah, actually this time I'm not actually going here. Oh, no. See, he kind of threw me off with the Ornn run in and knock up. I wasn't ready for that. So I was, if you've seen where I placed that, I expected him to like shoot out, use this little one dash ability and go backwards, and so I was headed up. I put it about the distance that he jumps back, and I thought that he would jump back and go into that circle, and I might be able to run up and stun him really quickly. Alright, there's the gold from the Rift Herald. Now we're just going to sit here and try to burn this down. Check his stats. Oh, he got him. Okay, I got that. And then I'm going to run right over here, stun, boom. Flash over, and so I can try and get up here. There, drop that down, and bang. As you can see, timed it out. Went, got as much distance as I could, put it out in front of them, and then chase them into it. That's all you gotta do. But you gotta get good at like actually understanding how far it is. And as you can see right here, I'm Giga fed. This game is essentially over. I'm gonna come run up here and clear this out. Start hitting these. And they're gonna surrender. I probably would too. Because I was just gonna keep on throttling them.
Victory!
Yeah, I don't think they had much of a chance. I was already 3K gold. I was almost, and then like the top laner and stuff, like Lord, I was almost I was actually almost 6K gold ahead of that guy, or 5K gold ahead of
To
him.
Wild
I
Rift.
wasn't gonna let up. All right, this one right here is, like I said, this one right here. I'm gonna be going Divine Sunderer, and I'll be using Alacrity, so I won't be having any kind of
Minions have spawned.
And I'll be honest, like, I prefer to build it this way. The only reason why I have the other build where I go Berserker Greaves first is because sometimes the enemy will have so much CC that I'm like, man, I really gotta have that tenacity rune. But otherwise, I would prefer to keep it this way so I can keep more defenses from the armor boots.
First blood.
But you have to have some form of attack speed, and I really feel like going Divine Sunderer first and getting that, because once you get that item completed, it's a massive power spike. It's just so huge. I mean, like, yes, the Berserker Greaves do, give you a little bit of a power spike, but it's nothing like whenever you have Divine Sunderer and you have the full, whenever when you're propping that Sheen hit on top of your second ability, and because that's the first thing you max rank up, and it's about, you'll get that fully maxed up at the moment you get Divine Sunder, and that will really it chunks anybody, basically anybody that, it doesn't matter if it's squishy, if it's a tanky person, it doesn't matter, you're gonna sit and eat a ton of their HP once you get that item complete.
Enemy double kill. Enemy rampage.
I was sitting here looking, I was thinking maybe I could get this guy flash through and then get him. Just wasn't enough. I should have dropped that sooner, my third ability, but I wasn't even sure if I was going to get the stun on him before I had to get under tower, so I wasn't quite prepared to drop it just yet. And I will say that is something that you can do. If you can drop your third ability sometimes under tower. See, if I would have went down here, I probably could have gotten that gig. I noticed that on my mini map, I should have been able to get that kill down there, and if I wouldn't have been wasting my time up there. But the but you can use your what I was going to say is you can use your third ability, and if you don't happen to have ult, you push it up under tower and then use your first and dive up underneath there. As long as you get the shield from it, it will block a tower shot for you. But only the first one, the very first one. After that, it ramps up in damage and everything, but it will block that first tower shot for you, so it is that. Of course, my team is straight up just feeding to this Draven. It's just so stupid. I'm like, come on, guys, stop that. I'm like, dude, you don't know how to play against him. Like, if you just stand back and play like a giant coward and nobody dies, technically, Draven loses. Another thing I want to point out is that, even though they're like, yes, they were sitting there getting bullied down and stuff, like, I continued, I finished out my farming.
Shut down.
It's important that you get all of your camps. You always need to get all of your camps. And see, it didn't, unless like you are right over beside them and like they are full blown engaging, like diving your team under tower, like it is better to slowly just pay attention up in your corner, or sit and watch, make sure nobody's hard engaging in on anybody, and then you can and just sit there and try to clear your camps as quickly as you can as you're moving towards it. So unleash it backwards, unleash it, as far as you can, and get as much room as possible.
Ally slain.
Excuse me. It's just been a long day. I've been tired, but I got my first item. Mainly because I got that shutdown earlier. It's a pretty big deal.
On my way.
start to come here, and of course he like scares them off.
On my way.
So I lose my first ability. I'm
Engage.
like, yes. He's telling me to engage, and I'm like, well, dude, I started to. Let me finish this camp first, and then I'll dive in. I'm gonna get this person. Oh, I see. I went to flash the Jarvan ult, what I thought was gonna happen, but somehow like my figure slipped, and like, I'm not really sure what happened there. It was like my first ability went off, and then like I flashed, they flashed. I'm not even really sure, but I'm gonna sit here, boom.
You have slain an
And,
enemy. You have been
still,
slain.
darn it. If I would have
On
had
my
that
way.
second ability already warmed up by hitting a minion, which is something I should have done. I should have smacked a minion. My second ability got it prepared to get into its frenzy stage, so that maybe I could have healed off of him, and then maybe I could have
the Rift
lived
Herald.
long enough for the walls to go down, and then maybe be able to get out of there, or possibly just run up towards the Caitlyn, and maybe I could have like dove up and stunned them and got enough damage off, maybe just to kill him with a smite or something.
Engage. Danger. Enemy slain.
Okay, stun, start whacking this person, and of course my friggin' this dude misses. It's so pathetic.
Killing spree.
I should have healed right there. There are plants right there instead of me just going back into this like this, but
Your team has slain the Rift Herald.
almost messed that up.
Attack the dragon.
Draven threw his ult through there if I would have been paying attention. So I'm sitting here
Attack the
saying, come on,
dragon.
let's attack the dragon, like, because there's enough time, like, that I
First
could get
turret
up here and
destroyed.
actually do something. If my teammates would have come up, if it wasn't just me, I
Slain the
hesitated
dragon.
because Morgana wanted to stand back there with the tower, and I'm like, come on, dude, it's dead, let's go. So I'm a little bit irritated right here.
Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree. Rampage. Shut down.
Because I felt like we should have been able to contest that and maybe me be able to get in there and actually steal it, but it just wasn't meant to be. I couldn't do it 100% by myself, and then I died anyways, so I was pretty upset about all that. Not that that dragon was even that important, I just really enjoy stealing multiple objectives. Right here, I don't know, understand what happens. Like, I disconnect, and this does never really happen to me.
An
But,
ally
like,
has
I noticed that,
reconnected.
like, my
An
entire
ally
team
has reconnected.
disconnects and then
An ally
reconnects,
has
so I'm not
reconnected.
really sure.
An ally has reconnected.
What was going on there? I was like, man, is the enemy cheating? Are they so mad at my big, stupid bareness that they're trying to get us all to DC? I'm waiting. Here comes Caitlyn. She doesn't even realize. I'm gonna dive in. Oh,
You
I
have
shouldn't have
slain an
ulted. Probably
enemy.
could have still got her with just some other ability, but I didn't want her to get away somehow. So
Ally slain.
I felt like it was better for me
Enemy
to continue.
slain. Enemy rampage.
Get the kill.
Turret
And
lost.
then, yeah, I know that my top lane's getting their butt kicked right now, but
Engage.
I need to keep on farming because as of right now, I'm the only one on my team even like halfway doing something. So I know that I have to have all the gold I can. So I am still trying
Enemy
to farm
turret
while I'm
destroyed.
walking up there, but it's just gonna take me a minute. 'Cause I can't give up any. I can't waste my time just running up somewhere and then not even like truly be there, or like me not be able to get a gank off.
Engage.
Because otherwise, I would have been better off just farming and doing nothing of the sort. So I always try to get as much as I can.
You have slain
Got
an
him.
enemy. Shut
And then
down.
I'm going to. It was great find by my
Double
mom.
kill.
Got him. I was
You are
going to
on
get
a
double
killing
kill.
spree.
And now I'm back already on the killing spree.
Attack the turret. Enemy turret destroyed. Danger.
And see right here, I'm like, okay, back up, because I can see that their death timers
my
are ending.
way.
I'm like, it's time to end that, and then I'm pretty paused that they continue to stand up here. Nope, this ain't it. Oh, I see them fighting. I go in, I got
Rampage.
killed.
Enemy slain.
Not to mention, well, I didn't get the kill that time, but lethal tempo allows
Enemy
me to keep
turret
on
destroyed.
smacking faster and faster and faster. It
Danger.
helps me secure kills because I'm looking to
Ally
actually carry as
slain.
volley bearer. I'm not, in my view, I'm not a tank. I am a carry.
Engage. Engage.
Which I told them to retreat. Gosh, I
Engage.
gotta stop that. Sorry, guys.
Turret lost.
Which I
Danger.
was trying to tell them to retreat
Danger.
before then. I was like, what are you
Engage.
doing?
Attack this champion.
But I see this guy right here. He's gonna try to go on this bush. I'm gonna run over here and drop this. Bam. Stun him. Hit him with that. I'm gonna go around and wait and flash and get my single gun to come down. Do finding him, so I'll wait and flash there. I thought he was gonna drop that there, so that's why I tried to go on the bush like that. And boom, see how quick I was just smack. Yes, I am super fed, but like I may not have been super fed if I wouldn't have the attack speed to be able to secure
On my
kills
way.
like that. Boom, good job by Thresh by getting the hook and slowing it
You
down.
are godlike.
And I believe this guy, yeah, no, this guy's gonna AFK after
You
that,
are
which I
legendary.
don't appreciate.
Enemy slain. Engage.
I'm trying to get my team to come over here really quickly. I can see the dragon up there
Your
on
team
his
has
red
slain
buff,
the
so I'm
dragon.
gonna get this dragon. Then I'm like, hey, let's
Attack
get
this
him.
champion.
Let's get him. I'm Gigafilled. Let's go. Boom. Dive in. Ashel. So we just keep on wagging. That's everything you can see. Now I've got the view
Legendary.
from the Rift Maker and the Divine Cinder with the second ability that I'm just like, okay.
Attack Baron. Attack
It's like,
Baron.
that is the one great thing. I mean, like, when you go Divine Cinder into Rift Maker, if the enemy team doesn't have heal cut, like, it
Enemy
doesn't matter
turret
if all five of
destroyed.
them are on top of you. You could have been losing just prior to getting
Enemy
those two
slain.
items put together. And then if they don't have heal cut, you will wipe their entire team. There's literally nothing they can do. I'm like, hey guys, come on, retreat, get away from there. You don't need to
Ally
stand there.
slain.
Hello. And they die. I'm like, what is
Enemy
wrong with
double
y'all?
kill.
Why would you do
Ally
that?
slain.
Like, you're not going to get the freaking
Killing
tower.
spree.
You're not going to get any of that. You might as well have backed.
Ally slain. Shut down. Enemy slain.
Oh, see, but I still got around that. He misses
You
his
are
ult,
legendary. Double
and I
kill.
become legendary.
Attack Baron.
I'm
Legendary.
like, alright, let's go. Let's attack Baron, guys. Let's do it. We got Baron, but this Caitlyn
On
or
my
whatever.
way.
I see her going to back right here, and then like, oh my god, this is so stupid. Like, how do I keep losing here? And so, but I still got the
You
kill.
are
So
legendary.
I'm like, alright, let's do Baron. Come on, guys. Come on. And they continue. Oh, they're gonna show. I was gonna say, I thought for sure they wanted to, but I'm gonna go my Sorellis Grudge after this. I usually tend to do that after I get my armor item. Third is that I'll, before Mortal Reminder got
Attack the
changed, I used to usually go Mortal Reminder right there and then go Black Cleaver, but I keep it the other way just in case Like, I didn't specifically need heal cut, but this is the far more damage path. Like, if you're Giga Fed, like, that's what you should go fourth item, is your armor cut. And then finish off with Black Cleaver just for some more armor cut and then more ability haste. Because after that, like, they literally, it doesn't matter how tanky somebody is, you're gonna eat through their health, you're gonna eat through all their armor, and you're gonna blow them up. So we're gonna sit here, and I'm gonna dance around a little bit, and dodge the ult, and then I'm just gonna whack the Nexus and finish it. Boom. And that's the end of the game. Alright guys,
Victory!
appreciate y'all for watching. Hope to see y'all next time. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.